Say what's up, CQ.
What's going on, people?
Welcome, guys, to Abey On The Mic. So I'm here with
CQ the Barber,
yes,
professional grooming consultant for Respected Roots.
period. And as y'all see, he's gonna get me right. But this is gonna be a vibe where it's barbershop talk with the women, of course, because you know usually it's with men, but it's with a woman today. So y'all gonna see a fire cut, y'all gonna see CQ cut, and we gonna get this party started. How long have you been barbering? Give me your background story behind it.
So starting off around 12-ish, I started cutting. So my mom was in cosmetology school. And she was a student, and of course, I was her guinea pig. So she would come home and practice on me.
Okay.
And got jacked up to my liking. She didn't do. So, you know, anyways, I didn't know how to cut hair, but I knew how I wanted my hair to look.
Okay.
So I started getting her clippers and started playing with them, cutting my own hair, cutting my brother's hair. And I messed up quite a few times, cut it bald and grew it back and started over. So eventually, you know, I started getting a little hang of it and then started playing with different textures. So I learned from trial and error, if that makes sense. I didn't have somebody say, hey, you gotta do this or do that or do. I was just trying to figure it out. So I knew how I wanted it to look. The thing was, how do I get it from how it's looking to how I want it to look? So that was the main thing.
It's important for barbers to continue to learn and not feel like they just know it all.
That's the key, because you always have new things that are being introduced, and you have to be able to stay relevant. And there's always, first and foremost, you got to have that foundation.
Yeah.
Because you got to have the fundamentals of your foundation, but you also need to be able to evolve. So education is very important. It's one of the most important things that if you're not going to classes, seminars, workshops, even online training, whatever you can do to learn. I mean, everybody has different learning styles. Some people are hands-on, some people can listen, some people can look. So as long as you're trying to learn and trying to grasp new concepts and ideas, then, you know, you'll be okay. But the person that thinks they know everything, they're gonna be left behind.
So when you feel like your mindset shifted, when you knew it was like, this is the right decision I needed to make to do something better for myself, for your future family and kids?
For one, the flexibility of being able to still do what I need to do, but just seeing the change and the impact that it makes on others. Like somebody could come here having a bad day, or, you know, just the way that a cut can change somebody's whole perspective on a lot of things. That makes me feel good.
Give me one of your like best, one of the most memorable ones you remembering of a time when you made someone's day when it came to cuts.
One that sticks in my head is when we were doing an event for some homeless people, honestly. And, you know, you never know. I've learned, you know, growing up, you're like, oh, that's a bum, or they're this or that. But you never know, like, somebody's story.
Yeah.
What they went through or what they're battling with, what they're going through. And we were cutting this one guy, and he gave him the mirror, you know, he just started crying. Like, he just started bawling, crying, and he was like, man, I haven't seen myself look like this in years. He was like, thank you so much. And then we started talking, and he was telling me his life story. How he lost his family, and, you know, but that cut gave him hope to want to make some changes or want to. So that was very touching. You know, that meant a lot to me to be able to just make him feel better about himself, and, you know life's not over with. As long as God gives us breath, you know, there's still a chance and opportunity.
If your clippers could talk, what would they say about your client?
What are they saying? Now, some clients, they're gonna say different things. Some of them, they're gonna say, wash your head, you know, da-da-dee-da. But this one is telling me that I need to get a little extra creative and do some work.
Okay. This one for me?
Yeah.
The Clippers are talking about me?
Yeah, it's saying I need to go in a little bit. But no, sometimes if they could talk, then, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. Because these clippers are my babies. For one, these are, and the things that we have to deal with in the different textures, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But you have some people that don't take great care of themselves, and some that do. The ones that do, I'm sure my clippers appreciate the people that take care of it. And the ones that don't, they start screaming and hollering in my hand.
So cute. I see these trophies in here and everything. Where do these trophies come from? Like, tell me about it.
Okay, so these trophies are for barbering, for haircutting competitions from all around the country. I've won.
Not states, country.
Oh yeah, no. We're all over. It's not local. So I've won 29.
29. Dang.
I said I was gonna quit once I got to about 5, and then 10, and then 15, and 20. So actually, the pandemic kind of put a little damper on my competitions and my competing. I had one lined up for each month in the year of 2020. So I did one January, one February, one in March, and I won all 3.
Oh.
Then they stopped. They stopped everything. That's when we got shut down. And so after that, I just kind of fell back from the competitions and got more into education and judging.
Okay.
I did my last competition in 2023, and I won first place in that one. So that's my last competition that I've done.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't really feel like I have anything else to prove.
Yeah, because you don't.
So,
29?
and it was kind of just fun, doing it more for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exciting, it's fun, but now I like to see the up and coming guys, you know, doing their thing. So I still enjoy that scene and that environment, but not so much as me on the stage competing. I'm there more for the encouragement and education.
I like it. Through these competitions, tell me about how you met Respect the Roots. Is this how you met Respect the Roots?
Yes. So normally when I win competitions, I have different companies that are coming up to me offering opportunities to work with them. And a lot of companies that have came to me, I'm not going to say any names of any companies, but if I didn't really use their product or like their product, then I don't want to put my name attached to just because I'm getting paid off of it, or just because, you know, I'm getting product or this or that. So several companies I turned down the opportunities to work with. Jason from Respect the Roots, he had reached out to me at a competition, and then I saw him at another show, and I actually started using the products, and I was like, well, I like these products, you know. So that's when, you know, I gave it a shot, and we sat down, we talked, we started working, and it was a wrap after that. We're family, but definitely the products, and you know, I believe in morals and values, so I'm not gonna put my name or my reputation on the line for something that I don't believe in.
That's good. So how did Respect the Roots show you that, like, their morals and values align with yours?
Just spending time together. When spending time, we're all God-fearing men and women. We're all family-oriented. The products, you know, we just traveling together, doing different events together, and, you know, it's discernment from a lot of things. I mean, people could tell you anything, but when, you know, when God puts stuff on your heart and in your spirit, and you experience different things, that, you know, what they say, when you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one of them things. So Respected Roots, also they had a hair show in the barber battle, and I was invited to come out and do that. I won the fast fade and the freestyle categories.
Ooh,
And so
we already know your freestyles go.
So
we know how your freestyles go.
They gave me a contract to work with the company for a year. Whoever that was part of, whoever won the competition. So after that, I've been with the company. So I've never, we haven't parted ways. We've been locked in ever since. And it's been years now. I want to say 8, 9 years.
Yeah. That's
beautiful. They value my input on the creation of the products and what we need for our people. They believe in the foundation, that the barbershop is the foundation of our communities, and so we just go hand in hand. Like the things that we do here and the things that the company does, it all coincides.
Once again, it's CQ the Barber. Follow me on all platforms at CQ the Barber. Look forward to seeing y'all soon.
Get into it.